Hey, what's up, beautiful souls? Happy Wednesday. I hope everybody's day is going well, and I hope that this message reaches you in a center loving place amongst the chaos of life right now and the energies that are coming into play. Today, I just wanted to talk a little bit more about the divide that is being pushed between police and society, and how we view police and how police view society, and just my thoughts and opinions on why the divide is there, and how we can build a bridge to overcome that gap. As a police officer, we have to do better managing our stress. We have to do better talking about our feelings. We have to do better in trainings. So often in police training, in my limited experience, the ego keeps us from absorbing the wonderful information that could help save our lives and those we serve. It keeps us from absorbing information that could help us release a traumatic shift, that can help us better understand why we feel a certain way when we're exposed to a heinous crime scene or a car accident where there's mangled bodies. We have to do better of taking care of ourselves and not suppressing our feelings. We need more schooling. We need to be more attentive in that schooling. We need to understand the position that we're in as servants to serve our communities and not harass them. We're not trying to create revenue, or we shouldn't be trying to create revenue. We shouldn't be pulling people over because we're bored. You know, it's funny that there's agencies that harass their citizens with petty traffic offenses and ticket people for said silly traffic offenses that are harming nobody. But we ticket these individuals that are living paycheck to paycheck, that are barely scraping by, so maybe they can't afford to fix that taillight. Maybe they can't afford to get their license renewed right on their birthday. And let me just pause right there. There are a lot of good cops that don't do these things, and a majority of them don't. But as a good officer, you have to be aware that that is happening. Whether you see it in your department or surrounding departments, it happens. So holding each other accountable for those things, like, hey, come on, man, is that necessary? No wonder we can't pass a police levy, because we're pulling people over in their fucking driveways. I mean, come on. We have to do better with accountability. We have to do better with our voices within the policing community. Police your own, right? It was huge in when I was in the military. Police your own. Don't make it go up the chain of command and have it come down. You police your buddies. Hey, man, that's fucked up. Hey, man, don't do that shit. Hey, stop harassing these motherfuckers so we can get some new equipment. God damn. Or, that sounded shitty, or just stop harassing people to begin with. My own Freudian slip from my program days. But that's, I mean, it speaks to the mentality. As a society, we have to understand that these officers are called to service, and 99.9% of officers have huge hearts. They have huge hearts that they want to help people. And we have to understand that it's not a fun job. We have to understand that these individuals within the law enforcement communities are subjected to some really heinous things. Car accidents, mangled bodies, murders, child abuse, spousal abuse. You name it, these are things that the soul is fractured when encountering these things, and it leaves voids in these officers for alcoholism, addiction, mental health problems, depression, suicide. And a lot of times you won't even know it because the ego has become so strong with the authority role and the authority system that it's no longer about service. It's become a us versus them, and it has been becoming that on both ends of the fence. The community hates police, and the police says, okay, well, fuck you. I worked 16 hours yesterday, serving and protecting, and I'm a damn good officer, but you know what? Fuck me. And it starts to breed hate, and it starts to breed resentment, and it starts to breed this gap that we see in our society. And I don't think it's as big as the media portrays, but it's there. Especially you get online. There's keyboard warriors everywhere, sitting at their mom's basement, sitting wherever, typing all these hateful things about society if they're backing police, or about police if they have a disdain for police officers. We have to do better. We have to come together, folks. No amount of hatred for police officers is going to help the policing and community, or the community policing rather. If an officer is working in a community that absolutely hates him, is he going to be compelled to go out of his way to help the citizens? No. Should he? Yes. But when an officer is depressed and stressed and has been shift after shift just shit on by society, it makes it hard for any human being. It's tough. Hatred breeds hatred. We have to be more compassionate. We have to be more understanding of each side. .9% of officers are amazing. Amazing human beings, amazing fathers, amazing mothers, amazing coaches, amazing leaders, amazing service members. But bad events can turn amazing people into hateful people if they don't know how to cope, if they don't know how to release, if they don't understand their emotions, if they don't understand that suppressing their emotions is just shoving shit in a pressure cooker for it to explode one day. It's time to have compassion and come together, folks. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys very soon.